Hey everyone, Leah Buccarelli. I am so excited that you joined me today. I'm going to be talking about a few different things throughout a series. And so I am super excited that you guys have taken the step to either own your own business or get into some sort of network marketing that's going to create a no cap situation for you on what you get paid. We are all trained and taught to go to college and get that big, amazing career. And what happens with that, and I'm not knocking that down, I think that we need doctors and lawyers and nurses. And so we need all of that. And network marketing is not for everybody. But it is a way for people who didn't go to college and want the financial freedom and have a no cap ending to what they can make. It's an amazing opportunity. And if you get in the right company and you are excited and passionate about what you do, there's no stopping you. So with that being said, whatever company you decided to join, you have your set how they do things. Hopefully it's a simple system like the one that I got into that I love. Is a very simple step system. It's very duplicatable. A sock monkey could do it, and that's what you want, because you want to be able to teach other people who might not have that education, and that they have the chance to really become something and make a lot of money doing that. So you want that simple system in place. Where it's going to get a little bit more technical is on your own personal development. When I started, I didn't understand, I was just like, oh, I love this product, everybody buy it, and it's great, and it does this, and I had really good luck with that. And I do most of my business on social media, so I can actually reach out to the masses to do that. And it's been very beneficial for me. To get to higher levels, I really had to work on myself. Self-esteem is a big key issue that a lot of people they have a comfort zone. If you guys don't know what a comfort zone is, it's that nasty little place that makes you feel all cushy, and you're not learning and you're not growing. You're just staying there because it feels good, and that's going to stop you from your growth. So you want to squash that as soon as possible, and that's going to happen through self-development. And so my topic for today on self-development is mindset. That is a huge player in your game. So we are all born with a clean blank slate, blank screen, okay? And you come out of the womb, you're innocent. There's no thought process to tell you can or can't do something. And when you start getting your family, your parents, they mean well, but all of a sudden they put their views on you, and that starts wiring what you're going to be like when you grow up. So the good news is that's changeable. And you don't want to change everything. You have your own character, but you can change your mindset to a growth mindset than a fixed mindset. So I'm going to open up my screen share. See if I can get this done. That didn't work. Hold on. Sorry, give me 1 second. The beauty of it is you can make six figures and not be a pro at everything. So let's try again. I'm bringing you into my desktop for there we go. Okay. So I have a series of pictures that I'm going to show you. And I really hope you take value in this today. My goal is to help you understand as much as possible and get you thinking. be creative and get you thinking about your future and how you want things to go. So we're going to get into this. You have your fixed mindset and your growth mindset. So I've been on both sides of this chart, and which we all start out kind of in the fixed mindset. The beauty of it is if you've taken that leap to get out, you want a better life and you're actually taking the risk to follow your dreams. First of all, I have to say 100% kudos to you. It's not easy to make that decision. It's easier to go work for someone, and that's a huge step. So congrats to you on that step. Now, the statistic is, and I'm not out to scare you, I just want to be real. The statistic is 90% of the people who do that, they're gonna give up on themselves, and they're gonna quit, and they're gonna fail. So it's gonna take that 10% that's gonna actually take off in their business. Okay, that I'm not, it could be you that you take off. So I'm not saying that anybody's going to fail here, but that is a statistic. And in my business in the last 2.5 years, that's what I've seen. So I'm just being real. I hope it's not you. And let's keep moving. So you've got your fixed mindset. We're going to go down the categories with it. Skills. You feel that's something you're born with, that it's a fixed thing, that only certain people have certain skills. Challenges, something they avoid. If they have lack of skill, it scares them and it makes them not want to do the challenge. They tend to give up easily. It got too hard. Life got in the way. There's certain things that'll stop them from doing their challenges. Effort. They don't have to put as much effort in. A lot of people think they can get into network marketing and sit on their buns and everybody else is going to work for them. That is so inaccurate. So just to let you know, you got into something just to sit there and think someone's going to build you, it's not going to happen. Something you do when you are not good enough on the fixed mindset. So effort, it's something that you think that you have to do when you're not good enough. Feedback, you get very defensive on feedback, and you take everything personally. So if anybody gives you any training or, hey, you could do this a little bit better this way, they're just showing you how. And people with a fixed mindset, they know it all. They don't need your help. Let me tell you, if you think you know it all, that's a huge mistake. Nobody knows it all. Mentors have mentors. Mentors have mentors. We're constantly learning. Nobody is perfect. We have to learn everything. So if you think you know it all, stop right there. That's a very closed mindset. You need to keep that open and learn from the best. That's all I have to say. That's a big piece of advice right there. So, and then your setbacks. You want to blame others, and you get very discouraged, and it's everybody else's fault but yours. And I've had all these mindsets, by the way, so I'm not picking on anybody. I've had this all. So, it takes growth and learning to get into more of that growth mindset. So, and it's doable. So that's the exciting part. So I used to, things set me back. It was my mentor's fault or my team's fault. They're not working as hard as I am. And, you get into this like blame game. And, instead of looking at yourself and saying, what is it that I need to change? What is it I'm doing? You want to blame everybody else. Okay, so growth mindset. So you've got your skills. They come from hard work. 100%. So, you have to work hard, and you will learn your skills as you go, and you will make mistakes. But that's okay. You're learning, you're mastering your skill. You can always improve. Absolutely. Everybody can improve something somewhere. Challenges should be embraced. I now take these challenges that I used to like really be scared of, and here comes another one. Well, they're always going to be there. If you're not challenged, you're not growing. So just to let you know, you're always going to run into a challenge. Embrace that. That is something that once I get through my challenge, I have learned so much from that. It's amazing. So it's an opportunity to grow. Absolutely. When that red flags you with a challenge, you should be thinking, cool, I get to learn something. I'm going to grow from this experience and I'm going to get better. And it's going to make you more persistent. And it totally does. So effort is super essential. And you need to put in all your effort to get to the top of what you're doing. When you're done with one and you mastered one, you need to be thinking about your next always. Never sit at idle. You can take breaks here and there, but you want to keep going. So, and effort is the path to mastery, and it is. That's true. So then your feedback is very useful. You can take your feedback and you can do something with it. Learn something from it, and identify the areas you need to improve. And then setbacks. That is a wake-up call to work harder next time. Don't get discouraged. We all get discouraged. I've thought plenty of times of quitting and I can't do this anymore. It's getting too hard. Think about it like when you go to the gym and you've got your coach there and you've got that, I hate that back leg thing. It's burning my leg and I just want to quit. And I get through it. I'm like, yeah, I did it. My leg burns still, but I did it. So same concept. You're constantly using everything as an example for what you're going to do next time. So we're going to move on to the next picture. So I wanted to come up with an example of your mindset. Okay. So here's a great example. I have seen this so many times in my company. You've got single mom of two on one side, single mom of two on the other. They're both having the same scenario. You've got busy mom. They probably work at least 9 to 5, if not 2 jobs. Kids are in daycare. Super expensive to have kids in daycare. You have to get all your groceries done after work, after you pick up the kids. You go home, you feed them, bathe them. It's like 8 o'clock. You're so beat up, tired, and you got to go do it again. And you're just, who wants to live that way? I mean, first of all, that is just horrendous. And there's no end in sight, except for they both got presented an opportunity that could actually help them get out of this. The only catch is they have to take a risk. They have to jump in, and they have to, most will have to pay like, $100 or so to start their business with a network marketing or whatever their company is. Single mom of two on the right decides, you know what, I can't live like this anymore. I want to take the risk. I want to keep going. I want to start this company and I want to see where it takes me. And single mom on the left, she just can't see it. She's like, I can't afford that. I don't want to take out of my family right now. I'm very, very broke. And so she doesn't do it, but the one on the right does. 2 years down the road, she's living the dream. She went for it, and she got her mindset, and she got going. And she's exploring, she's dreaming, and she's going for it. And she's making the money now, and she was able to buy the house for her kids. She could take them on vacation to Disney if she wants to. All because she took the risk and went for it. And she's not only taking the risk and going for it, but she's clear-minded. She's not closed. She's, what do you want to teach me? What can I learn? and doing what, sorry, that's my phone. Probably my team wondering. I have a team call in like 15 minutes, but okay. So we're going to move on. So other mom, she didn't take the risk. She was too broke for it. Guess what happened 2 years later? She's still broke. She didn't change anything. As a matter of fact, she's probably more broke than ever. She's miserable. She has debt. She keeps putting things on her credit card because she can't afford it. She works her life every day in a cubicle. That's living the dream. Yeah, that's not where you probably want to be for the rest of your life. Having a boss breathe down your throat. And then a little funny picture of a kid duct taped, but that would be daycare. Paying most of her money to daycare. I mean, after you get done, so I've heard of people making $50 up and over what they paid for daycare. I don't even know at that point, like, why are you $50 afterwards? I don't understand why they would do that all day, but I mean, they have to make it work. So, but they don't have to. And that's what I'm trying to get at is you only have to if you don't take your steps to get there. So, and then this is showing you how you're going to expand your mindset, how you're going to, I don't know who that is. So one, you should always be reading. Read a lot of the books that it's showing right there. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Read Jim Rohn. You can find books on Amazon. Robert Kiyosaki. Eric Worre is a really amazing program that I always teach my team with. Expanding, always learning from the people that have already done it. They've already made the mistakes. So I try to read 2 books a week. I wasn't a big reader before, and I like to do them on audio a lot. If you're driving, if you have a commute, listen to it in your car. This is going to events. Events are going to grow you. So definitely keep going to like all your events for your business. Usually we'll have events weekly, and then obviously your conferences and your bigger ones. That's where you're going to be rubbing shoulders with all the people who are highly successful in your business. And then going to events outside of your business. I go to Eric Worre. I go to all those events. And it grows me as a person. Every event I leave, just pumped up, ready to go. And then, and here's hanging out with the successful people. Successful people hang out with successful people. Get your horse blinders on. Don't listen to the chatter. Just keep it going. You're going to have Uncle Bob that works at, Burger King tell you your dream is stupid. I mean, really, you're settled for making such a low paycheck, and I'm going for my dreams. Don't listen to any of the chatter and keep yourself going. You want to grab yourself a journal. That is super important. Journaling your goals, your aspirations, your what you want to see yourself in a year. Create a dream board. I used to think they were stupid. Sorry to use that word, but I did. In other marketing companies, I'm like, oh, what's this fluff stuff? It is the most amazing tool. Get yourself a whiteboard, a poster board, and put your dreams on it. The house, the paying off debt, and you put it where you can see it. And when you start marking off of that board, it feels so amazing. I've created a couple so far. My husband and I are getting ready to do our 3rd dream board, and it's just, it works. It keeps you mindset on your goals. So, and then last, you really want to be helping people. you know, the more people you help, it does so much for you. This company I'm in has changed my life on that. Um, I was a very selfish person, and now I'm about helping others. And the more people you help, the more that's going to help you. And not even just in a greedy way, just in life lesson. I mean, it's just incredible. So, and then I want to end you with Robert Kiyosaki. The single most powerful asset we have is our mind. If trained well, it can create enormous wealth. Always be training your mind, always putting yourself in that mindset, putting yourself in places that will keep you in your mindset. Don't listen to people who are not in your mindset, because they are the time wasters. They are the people who are going to suck your dreams from you, and don't let them. It's really up to you. So there's a couple of things too that I learned in my meeting the other day that I just wanted to give you a little added tidbit is, first of all, success is duplicatable. Um, Anybody can do it if they follow the leaders. It's okay to be a copycat as long as you copy the right cat. So, and then the only advice, only take advice from people I would trade places with. Think about that. I would only take advice from people I would trade places with. Good stuff. Anyways, I hope that that helps you, and I will have other videos later on different topics. And you have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching.